Yes, brothers and sisters, we have finally made it. We are finally back again for another reaction on this Mystelics reaction. And guys, big up! All this time for definitely tuning into another vibrations. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys for definitely tuning into another vibrations. Of course, you guys have been packed with your boy on these vibrations, checking out different vibes, and of course giving your thought process on different things. So I do appreciate that 150%. Don't forget, brothers and sisters, to do the very same thing again. And of course, you can drop your comments in the comment box below, guys. I do appreciate comment box below. I sometimes say things very, very fast. Sometimes, brothers and sisters, the brain goes fast. But we are definitely back again, brothers and sisters. And of course, we're going to be reacting to Shanice. And of course, in the spotlight, Dominica Calypso 2024 right there and then. Brothers and sisters, don't forget to do what? Hit the like button, brothers and sisters. Smash that like button, brothers and sisters. And if you've not done so, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get all the videos as they tend to come from. With that said, brothers and sisters, let us get into the vibrations for today. Right there, I know energy, brothers and sisters. Energy, brothers and sisters. And of course, as you can see, you've seen some photos of Ferdina coming through. So it seems like it's going to be an interesting song that would most likely relate to Ferdina of some sorts. Let us take a listen. Right there, brothers and sisters. I will post this link in the description below. So those of you tell Mystelics to interrupt him, brothers and sisters, it's a reaction. You have to interrupt right there and then. So I'll post this link in the description below so you guys can get it. If you want to get it uninterrupted, then you know it rolls already, brothers and sisters. Let's get into the vibrations right there. Volume for me, please. All right. All right. Oh, this is composed by Michael Henderson, arranged by Cornell Phillip. Okay. Brothers and sisters, one thing I know about this particular woman, she has an absolutely powerful voice. Tasha P has a powerful voice, but Shanice, haha. Shanice has that power. I see France. I forget how it's going. But let's continue. Before we continue, guys, I'll be dropping another video on the BrBpTV YouTube platform. You can look for that link in the description. No, the first comment in the comment box below, guys. Comment box below, guys, so we can definitely check it out. I just have to remember this right there. Yes, sir.
You were destined for great things from the day you were born.
Ah, okay.
So much light and joy you'd bring to the lives you adorned. How your voice would ring on the air so clear and warm. We will always remember your laughter, your smile.
Yeah.
Your memory will linger for a precious while.
Rest in peace for Dinah, man. Rest in peace for Dinah. All right, then, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, that line alone is very powerful. You never know when you are going, brothers and sisters. This is why it's vital within the human cognition and condition as well to prepare for the after. Brothers and sisters, the afterlife. We all have to go there. Is whether you prepare or not. All right.
So now it's you in the spotlight.
Yes, sir.
Go on and shine. You know we gon' miss you. So long for dying.
So long for dying.
So long for dying.
So long for dying. It'll be cool if she sang this song for the going away celebration, farewell celebration of Ferdina. I think that'll be a nice, probably the procession or, whether it's coming in or going out. Playing that song will be a nice one right there for Ferdina.
While you walk with kings and queens, great folks at the top, you still talk to the man on the street, yes, those less a lot. You shall.
Brothers and sisters, when I thought of Ferdina, I didn't really know her personally like that. I mean, I saw her from time to time. We never really, I don't think we ever spoke I don't think I don't remember saying anything to her. She saying anything to me. I don't remember that. But based off her trajectory in life, it seems like she had a level of, I guess, prestige to herself, a way she had to maintain a certain je ne sais quoi, so to speak, brothers and sisters. And it didn't really matter who she was in. She always treat humans like humans. From in the song was saying, I heard that from other people as well. She didn't treat anybody any way differently. She pretty much treated people, you know, like humans. We are all humans, brothers and sisters, but sometimes we make the little money that we get. The little money that have no real value, brothers and sisters, none at all. But because we are able to get it, we then think we can treat people different ways because we get a little certain, you know, level. I never view her as somebody that was in a high level. You heard of she was in flow and this kind of things there. That was like, okay, great. That was nice, you know, for her to be able to do this. But on the basis of her impact to others, you know, people saw it differently, and probably as a role model, maybe the way she used to speak to people and try to encourage people, or whatever the case might be, that is definitely a true impact right there.
Analyze on their stories, where they won, where they lost, and we drew inspiration.
See?
From the depths of their lives. Many found motivation. A new will to rise. But the good Lord took you. Because he knew it was time.
Brothers and sisters, when people always saying the good Lord take you because he knew it was time, is that really truly the case though? Because I've been hearing people say people go when their time. I know the great book says that there are people who pass before their time. I think on the relevance of not just speaking about her, you know, just, you know, thinking generally speaking, I think people tend to go before their time. If you don't take care of yourself, you do a number of things that you need to do, you know, mind your health, you know, stay away from certain things that will bring poison to your body, and those kind of things that, you know, you decide you want to do this, and then you end up getting certain things, and then you pass away because of that thing. You think that is your time? You think that is when you're supposed to leave? Do human beings go before their time, or do they go when they're supposed to go? What are your thoughts, guys? What are your thoughts? Anyways, let's continue.
You never suspected it was the end of the line. So now it's you in the spotlight. Go on and shine.
I like the way they play with this, because she had a show called In the Spotlight, and now it's her in the spotlight right now. And of course, hopefully that impact that she has in the spotlight would then live on, you know, through others as well.
You know we gon' miss you so long for lives. So long for lives.
So long for dying. Arts and sports. Interesting.
And when it came to promotion, my girl, you were a boss.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't even talk about Calypso, you always endorsed.
I think I saw her in Queen Show when I went to Queen Show some years ago. I did a vlog, and I think she was one of the hosts, and I've seen her doing some hosting stuff. Really professional in what she does. When it comes down to, you know, doing what she does publicly. So she had a great rep going for her from what I've seen myself as a fellow media personality.
You were a fan of the culture.
Yes.
Right to the end.
She and that other guy, Raymond was also another one. I saw them collaborating, if I remember correctly. At the cultural gala, I think it was. Yeah, and you know, yeah.
A national treasure, a pillar of strength. But the good Lord took you, 'cause he knew it was time. So you never was the end of the line.
Bro, I tell you, it's really something else here. Really something else, brothers and sisters. The lady sent the voice note. She herself sent the voice note. Because she went through all the rigors or whatever, surgeries or whatever. And she said she was in full recovery. Not full recovery, but she was recovering. And I still put blame on the hospital, man. I know people were angry about the voice note that came up from the healthcare personnel. But I think that was very much vital in that regard right there. And I know, based off what the brother was saying, she's not a person that likes to escalate certain things. But it still boils back down to the hospital. It still boils back down. I know a number of persons have been saying about, oh, this was something that, most likely people pass away from. A lot of people pass away from that in the UK. I did the statistics on this. This is not the case at all. Yeah, a few people pass away from it. But that's when it's really extreme, And then, there are other complications that happen as a result of it. But I think that something could have been done. But when the guy came in and he saw that she was being neglected, I mean, obviously, come on, brothers, come on. It doesn't take rocket science to figure this out here. But the partner, whatever he was to her, the guy who came in and, it's just a sad state of affairs, brothers and sisters. They call the hospital the morgue-hospital. That's what they call it. And this is not a good sign for a hospital that is actually supposed to help the people. Don't get me wrong, there are people who have been helped from the hospital. But it just seems like there's a lot of people who have gone there that should have been alive today. And they're not alive today because, maybe the nurses didn't care or whatever. Look, we just spoke about BrBpTV Hospital the other day. Yeah, yesterday, brothers and sisters. Simple things like, toilet paper might be needed. And other things. When the Spanish lady mentioned cotton to help the brother clean up himself, she said, maybe disappear. Maybe that self it don't have. The stocks are finished. Brothers and sisters, I think something needs to be done. I really and truly think that something needs to be done. And as she passed away, I think that something needs to be put in place, some protocol or whatever. They just try to prevent the people from telling the truth what actually happened. That means you're protecting the problem itself. You're protecting the problem, not solving the problem. There's two massively vast difference, Where you're protecting the problem continues, or you solving the problem. Get what the hospital needs, especially to prevent more situations like this.
With you in the spotlight, go on and shine. We gon' miss so long for life.
Yes, sir. Well. Repeat that.
A life well lived is a crown at the end of one's day. A life well lived is a crown at the end of one's days.
A life one lives is a crown at the end of one's days. Do they have the lyrics in there? Nah.
When the ones you touch just can't stop singing your praise, and even those who didn't know you, they too stand amazed when they hear of your story, the good that you've done, the causes you championed, the battles you won, the good Lord took you.
One of the things that I heard some individuals saying is how she had a level of she had some self-esteem issues, low self-esteem, and even coming, I think it was Jail I was saying that, even coming in front of the camera and taking pictures and this kind of things there was something that she had to, you know, have some self-confidence in. And I think having self-confidence is a good thing, but I also think taking the necessary measures that need to be had, especially when it comes down to health, needs to also be taken as well. You know, there's always, people always say, let's make ourselves better. How you make yourselves better is always in your mind. You want to make yourselves better in your mind, brothers and sisters. The mind is important, yes, but the mind must reflect what the body also pushes forward. True or false? And don't get me wrong, you know, brothers and sisters, there are different types of bodies that get different sicknesses and this kind of things there, but it still boils back down. Just like when people want to talk about people who look anorexic, I think these people also need to take necessary steps to get themselves better, not stay and wallow in it and say, well, I have self-confidence in my mind. There was just something I remember on a group chat, and I actually agreed with that person about, you know, success. People are talking about success. Oh, success begins in the mind and this kind of things. And no, it doesn't begin in the mind. No, brothers and sisters, it begins in action. Yes, you have the thought process. That's why they say a lot of great ideas are found in one particular place. Can you guess what that place is? For those of you who guess the grave, you are correct. There are a lot of great ideas that begin in the mind, but there was no action to take place. So having it in your mind is not success, brothers and sisters. It's taking the necessary steps to move forward. That is indeed the success, when action starts happening and the results start showing. And I think that is always a good thing when it comes on to people taking action, including for their health. A number of persons always talking about, oh, I want to make this New Year's resolution and this and this and that and this and that. I don't think we should make New Year's resolution, especially if you have a culture within your own frame of making New Year's resolutions, and by the time January 5th reach, you stop. Just like the people who made New Year's resolutions for them to go to the gym and they're not in the gym again. They probably doing the opposite. Some of them just go gym, and then after the gym, they're rewarding themselves with some ice cream and some, you know, Kentucky Fried Chicken and stuff. Oh, I did a wonderful job. Let me go and reward myself. There's also another thing about exercise. I think I need to mention this as well, brothers and sisters. When you exercise, you get a calorie deficit. So when you eat, it replenishes that caloric deficit. With the mind frame of understanding, brothers and sisters, how you truly exercise is through dieting. Because it's not exercising is just 15% of the whole thing. 10 to 15%. Dieting is the rest. So there's a time frame within what you can eat. There's something called intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is where the body ends up feeding on itself. So it feeds on the dangerous cells, it feeds on the cancer cells, it feeds on the fats and this kind of things there. Because when you eat food and your body stores it as fat, it's so that your body can use it afterwards. You can look up this stuff, you know, brothers and sisters. I giving all you wisdom. So some of you guys might be exercising, saying, boy, I don't lose in no weight, nothing like that. None of the things. Brothers and sisters, you also need the dieting part. The dieting is like 85% of it all. And intermittent fasting, because if you look at nature and all those kind of things there, nature itself doesn't eat all the time constantly. They eat one big meal for today, and probably in the next 3 or 4 days, they go back and hunt. Humans, on the other hand, are supposed to generally eat once a day, one big meal a day. And then your body goes into a cycle when it reaches, I think, six hours after or something like that, when it starts to break down the fat molecules in your body and the cancer cells and all those kind of things there. This is why when you get sick, brothers and sisters, your body responds in an interesting way, where you end up losing your appetite. It's interesting that our parents always tell, oh, when you're sick, eat, and this kind of thing. I don't know how I ended on this thing, but I just decided to tell you guys right there. Bear with me. So your parents will tell you, eat. You need to eat to get energy, brothers and sisters. No, your body is responding a way for it to heal itself. That's why you end up losing appetite, so that your body can heal or destroy whatever is inside there. Use it as energy. So there's in intermittent fasting, the best one that you can actually use is 18 hours fast. Yes, brothers and sisters, you eat within 6 hours of the 24 hours. So you might eat at 10, and then 6 hours later or 5 hours later you eat again, and you don't eat until the next day. You can drink water, you can drink this kind of things there. Stay away from processed sugars. So you can eat fruits, you can eat this kind of, well, when I mean fruits, I'm talking about grapefruit and this kind of things there. You can eat these things there, and then your body pretty much adapts. So when you exercise, you get a caloric deficit, When you intermittent fast, you actually burn the fat in your body. Your body uses it. So that's something I think individuals need to look at. We have been told these things for a long time, brothers and sisters. I know, especially when I used to do athletics. I used to do that as well. And every time my speed used to increase. It's just that I check in, boy, I running, so what I running like that for? I used to beat my time every single time. When I just came in, I'm talking about beating my time every single time I ran. Every single time. So it was rather interesting when the coaches were seeing that. Like, yo, even when I went to college, one of them met me, are you joining the athletics? I was like, nah, man, I ain't doing that again. It is, brothers and sisters. So I think with that understanding can actually help us in bettering our understanding of how food, nutrition, exercise, and this kind of things can go. So people who need to gain a little something, you know what you need to do. People who need to lose something, you know what you need to do right there. It's understanding the mind and understanding the body as well. Anyways, let's continue with the remainder of this song.
It was time.
Knew it was time.
Never suspected.
End of the line.
End of the line. You in the spotlight.
Oh.
Go on and shine. You know we gon' miss you. So long for lives. So long for lives. So long for lives. So long for dying. So long for lives.
Rest in peace, man.
So long for lives.
I really want to see her perform this song, man. I know Shanice has a powerful voice, like I said before. Very, very powerful voice. So I definitely want to see her perform this song as well. I know a number of persons will definitely relate to this. But I don't think on the Calypso competition itself, I don't think that this song is gonna make it to the end. Great song, don't get me wrong, you know. Great song, powerful song, deep-rooted meaning, all this stuff right there. But I don't think this song is gonna, you know, make it right there. A number of persons were asking me, Mystelics, so I give my thoughts in that regard. Great song. Her first song was powerful. That song, yes, I know for sure. That's just my thoughts. What are your thoughts, guys? I could be wrong in that. These are just my thoughts. Obviously, my opinions and stuff in that regard. But from what I hear on a musical point of view and a musical ear, I can pretty much tell, you know, yeah, that not definitely not the top two at all, for sure. We know Dice and Trailer, you know, in there. Trailer self might even get bumped. But, you know, if Trailer decide he wants to do the second song first, and then Trailer is back in business. I just saying like it is, brothers and sisters. A number of you guys agree with me in the previous reaction. This song, I think, is a nice song, powerful song. I want to hear her perform it. But I don't think this is a competitive song. I think this is a great song, not a competitive song when it comes down to the Calypso competition. You know, it's definitely relevant to, you know, the individuals who knew Ferdina. But I don't think that song is a competitive song. But a great song nonetheless. I think she and Mikael should probably sing this song together. You know, because that definitely sounds like a Mikael song for sure. You know, big up Mikael, big up all the others who put this song together, and of course for Shanice for delivering that song. Although when she's singing that song, I know from Shanice's voice, I could tell Shanice's voice is not fully engulfed in that song. It's not fully. It's supposed to be sung how it's supposed to be sung, brothers and sisters. Don't get me wrong. But from her voice, her vocal capacity, boy, Shanice have a powerful voice, you know. What? Gasa. I remember the first time I heard Shanice sing, I stopped it. I even forget I was filming. I have to tell you, I even forget I was filming. The first time I heard that girl sing, I even forget I was filming, because that girl have a kind of a voice, my God. And I don't think she put it in that song right there. But this is a great song. This song is perfectly sung how it was supposed to be. But in terms of competition, for the Calypso competition, I don't think that song will be there. I think she also inclined one of the songs. I think Abia has a nice song. I think it was her first song I saw. I saw it in the semifinals, where she was also giving kudos to a number of the heroes, so to speak, the heroes of Dominica. Of course, Alwyn Bully was definitely mentioned right there, and of course, I think that song is also a powerful song as well. Alwyn Bully was my film mentor, so to speak, and of course, it kind of hurt my heart, you know, when the same hospital vibrations again. When I found out exact, you know, what happened during the boy. So this is one of the reasons why I tend to be very, you know, vocal about the hospital scenarios, because I mean, you treat an icon like this is insane to me, brothers and sisters. But hey, you know, it is unfortunately what it is. But at least I pray God that he's in a better place. I pray God that Ferdina is also in a better place. Remember, with Yeshua, man, is but a few days away from trouble. Yes, man. So hopefully they know Yeshua before they left this earth. Right. Anyways, brothers and sisters, what are your thoughts? Give this video a thumbs up if you understand it. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get more videos as they tend to come through. And like I said before, I'll be dropping another one on the BrBpTV YouTube platform. You definitely want to tune in for that one. You definitely want to tune in for that one as well, brothers and sisters. Anyways, it's your boy Mystelics on this here Mystelics Reacts. Give this video a thumbs up, and of course check out the description for the full song Uninterrupted right there. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember, guys, be real, salute the king, be positive.